Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Varsomaidi. On this channel, you'll find videos about graduate school in the United States, sustainability education videos, and lifestyle videos. So in today's video, I want to tell you how you can go out of the United States and re-enter the United States on an expired F1 visa. So if you don't know, I'm currently on an F1 visa pursuing my PhD in the United States, and my F1 visa is expired. But I was able to visit Canada and come back to the United States even if my visa was expired. So I needed to do this first before telling you guys. I know a lot of people already know how this is done, but also I know a lot of people have no idea that they can actually go out of the United States and come back with an expired visa. So when I was coming back, I was like, oh, I know my international services have told me I could go. I know, but I really still wanted to see by myself, right? And coming back into the United States was so easy. It was just like walking through the door. Yeah. So, but disclaimer, there are conditions. There are specific conditions you have to meet in order to be able to do this. So, if you don't meet these conditions and you leave, you are on your own. Okay, so keep on watching to know the exact conditions you have to meet in order to be able to go out of the United States and re-enter. So there's something known as automatic visa revalidation, and that's what you use to re-enter into the United States if you go to visit countries like Canada and Mexico or other adjacent islands. So honestly, I can't list the adjacent islands that you can go to, but I'm sure of Canada or Mexico. So if you want to confirm other islands, you have to do more research or go and ask your international services. But I'm very sure that if you're on an F or J visa, you could visit Canada or Mexico for 30 days or less and be able to re-enter into the United States. If you stay more than 30 days, you can't come back here. In fact, don't stay up to 30 days, just stay less than 30 days and you can come back. You can just walk back into the United States. But you have to make sure that you have with all your documents and that on your I-20 you have a valid travel signature which your international office would help you sign. So that signature I think is valid for like either 10 to 12 months, but if it's expired you have to resign in order to be able to do this. So I'm just going to read exactly the conditions, all of the conditions that are meant to be met in order to be able to pass through this automatic visa revalidation process. Reading exactly from a particular PDF which I'm going to link down the proper US site and like all the instructions so that I can go through. So the conditions that are to be met include a temporary visit. Okay, so you can visit contiguous territories like Canada and Mexico and adjacent islands if certain conditions are met. These conditions include the temporary visit must be for 30 days or less. The person must have a valid unexpired admission stamp or paper I-94. The current visa status, that's F1J1 H1B, continues to be valid. And the proof to show that it's valid includes your I-20, DS 2019, or I-129. So me, I used my I-20. So even if your visa is expired as an F1, as long as your I-20 is still valid, you're very legal in the country. So that means you're still a student. The visit did not include countries outside of the contiguous territory or adjacent islands. So you cannot go to any other countries apart from what I've mentioned and re-enter. If you go to any other country, you need to renew your visa before coming back into the United States. the person is not a citizen of the countries designated by the US as a state sponsor of terrorism. So this includes Iran, Sudan, and Syria. So if you're a citizen of this country, of these countries I just called, this doesn't apply to you. And the person has not traveled to Cuba. So do not travel to Cuba and think you want to come back on automatic visa revalidation because you'll be denied. So like I said, I'm going to leave all the relevant links below. What I just read from also talks about um H1B holders. So they said if the H1B or H4 is still employed for the sponsoring employer and is applying for an H1B visa, they may travel to Canada and Mexico for a visit of 30 days or less without having to obtain an H1B visa prior to re-entry. They must possess the original approval notice and evidence of the 129. Yeah. So if you want to visit these countries, you can if you meet these conditions. I hope this helped somebody because I know a lot of people do not know that they can actually go to Canada or Mexico with an expired visa. They think they are stuck here. But if you're valid here, if you're legal here, and you stay less than 30 days in these countries, you can easily go and come excel. Yeah, tell me if you knew this already or if you have any concerns, let me know in the comment section. And so for those of you that don't know, on this channel, I have a sustainability nuggets podcast playlist. So I actually have a podcast called Sustainability Nuggets, which is dedicated to sustainability education. It promotes sustainability education by exposing my audience to initiatives and projects from companies and government agencies around the world in order to help you guys envision sustainability. So I urge you guys to please watch that playlist. I'm going to be linking it to this video, and also if you prefer listening to podcasts on audio platforms like Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, I would have all of the links below. So please do make sure to follow me anywhere you listen to your podcast. Until next time, continue to live consciously, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.